How's it going, gazers? Twilight Gaze back with another video. I am Arlie.
I'm Nika.
And today, we'll be doing the Rise of the Shield Hero openings reaction. Yeah, so the two of them, so two openings, and we basically watched the whole
We recently,
season.
well, we started out when it was like what, 11 episodes in or something like that?
Like 23. Like, it was pretty even. I think so.
But whatever, but we started it when it was like a good set of episodes in, and we finished it, you know, when the last episode came up. It was a really good anime though. It was really interesting.
But I ain't really familiar with opening because I kind of skip through them just to keep it for like first and reaction.
Yeah, we tend to do that now. It's like when we start anime, we try to like skip the opening, so we don't see
because obviously it's got opening like an hour and 30 something seconds, so you can like skip to that point and then like a minute 30 seconds. Yeah.
You just said hour.
Oh, my bad.
Right.
It is.
No,
but yeah, but the anime is really good. Alright, so we look with the anime. I like Nefumi's race, basically his race, because it's called Rise of the Hero, and basically it starts off with Nefumi coming into the other world, and you see him dissecting the world, but at first he is very callous to the world. He doesn't try to. He's not inquisitorial. He isn't attentive. He's not alert, and I find these things start to happen as the anime takes a turn for the worse in terms of Nefumi being accused of various things. For those who haven't watched the anime, and him being accused caused him to come out of that protective shell that the kingdom provided for the heroes, because you see the discrepancies, you know.
Yeah, I like that because it's not your average fantasy world, you know. Yeah, I got the different races and stuff like that, and the heroes and stuff, you know, basic fantasy world stuff, but it's not really much of a fantasy. The world is pretty messed up, you know, like messed up kingdom and motives, and it's really not to spoil. You know what? Not really going to spoil. We'll try to keep this all spoiler free, but it was really interesting how they were so ready to cast out one of the heroes and manipulate situations just because of prior based encounters with a prior hero. With the prior Shield Hero, with the prior Shield Hero.
Because obviously, I find this whole trope, and it basically people who play a lot of MMORPGs, a lot of games where you basically collect items. Like you play a lot of World of Warcraft, or you know you play some Path of Exile. People tend to think of or even Overwatch. It was a tank. The tank, you know, the tank is the boy who soak a lot of damage. They put Chihiro in the position of a tank. He's supposed to protect, take the damage for the team, so forth and so on. And I find it plays an interesting, basically twist on that trope of the person with the shield, a shield being useless. Because I was that kind of person too back in my gaming days. It was like why would I use the one-handed sword and shield? Use two-handed sword and do much more damage, or you know, or sometimes I'll play the mage. But I find the show does well to ease you, it eases you into the normal fantasy world at first, and it hits you with this harsh reality that the world is not as sunshine and rainbows as it would normally be. You start to see dark things come out, and these dark things come out. I believe that Nefumi as a character starts to develop. He starts to come into his own. Yeah. And he also faces a lot of adversary within himself and within the whole society, because it's like no. And I like the whole dynamic they were showing. Remember that dynamic between, I am not attached to this world. Wait till I should be trying to save this world. And then he meets characters that steadily get him invested in the world.
It shows him that, you know what, the world full of a lot of messed up people, but not everybody in it is messed up. And then there are people who went through similar stuff to him, where that got the shorter end of the stick in this world, you know, because really and truly they're only really the people that are in the kingdom who really living up good, you know, and then the other heroes, you know, but the regular people
and the demigods,
right, and the
demi-humans, sorry,
the demi-humans, right, like Raphtalia, right, but they get
they're mistreated though.
Only in their own little society.
Yeah, but they sit him as that he was trying to get to.
For the most part, they're treated the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
So it's only really the people in the kingdom.
And I found that
the heroes that are living really good.
That whole demi-human short reminded me of Drifters a lot. because Drifters has a similar story with the demi-humans being used, like the dwarves, the elves being the underlings, and the humans ruling over them. So and Drifters was also basically based around the revolution of the demi-humans against the humans for the mistreatment, stealing the women and all the worst things. But
are you worried again?
no, I mean if you just talking about the anime before we get into it. So is there anything else you find about it interesting? You like?
Oh, just the fact that what's his name again? Naifumi. How he was kind of he was forced to see the harsh reality of what the world really is. Yeah. You know, and it's funny. Well, all the other heroes that supposedly supposed to cure so much, all they really see the world is as a game, because one way or the other they're gamers, so they're like, oh, you know, this really is all that serious, really just a game, you know. But it's really a world that they live and can die in, and people are dying.
But I find they do a really good job to me of getting you invest in the characters, getting you invest in the story, and actually want to see more, because this, if it's a season 2, which I believe it will be, I really want to see what the past hero was like, why the past hero was shunned, because I really understand the history of why the hero was displaced, and why there was even a church against the hero. I was confused, because not against him, but more of a church was basically a proliferation of the spear, the sword, and the bow hero, with the exclusion of the hero. And you know, I believe that if me would have been, well, I cannot say that. I can't say he would have been much stronger if he was allowed access to the things the other heroes were, because at the end of the day, the other heroes had the access but weren't as strong because of the mindset. Everything was handed to them. The hero was getting less coins, he was getting less everything than the others.
But you could have, I mean, in the beginning, he, even if he was treated as one, I still think that he would have been a little, I think he would have been still more hardworking, because having the shield, he really had no choice but to work harder than the rest.
Yeah, he did.
You know? But I don't think that he would have been where he is right now, because I think part of the reason why the others are the way they are is because of the shelteredness that the kingdom gave them. So maybe he would have fallen in that category, but I still believe that he would have been more hardworking, because he really had no choice as the shield hero.
Yeah, but in other words,
but then you can also argue that if they gave him a team, he would already be handed with swords. So the
journey wouldn't be as interesting for sure.
The role that Raphtalia plays, right? So he really would have never have to really go through that sort of way. He would have people to fight.
He wouldn't have to basically build up from the ground up.
So, but you know, it's an interesting thought.
In short, guys, Rise of Heroes anime, you should definitely watch and check out.
Yeah.
If you have the time, 24 episodes. If you got the time, definitely check it out. Top listed animes, I would say, for this summer.
Yeah, and it really doesn't go down the whole cliche line, so I like that about it.
Yep.
Like, certain things are, but not for the most part, you know.
Yeah, for the most part, it's basically what Goblin said could have been. Oh. It feels a bit better.
That was horrendous. Oh God. This played in the last episode, no?
Yeah.
I think so.
I remember the song clearly. Sorry, let me pause. I was saying we remember the song clearly from the last episode, because when it was basically this. The anime was obviously at the end easing off, so it was like they were basically looking at the sky and planning out the plans for the future, where he was the lord of the her own town.
Was it the last episode or the second last episode?
I can't remember, but I know he became the lord of the town, and he was like, he's staying, he's not. You know, he was saying, I don't think I'm gonna ever leave this place. And we were talking about, but what about his brother? And we were like,
it's true.
Well, Raphtalia. She grew up so fast. I was thinking the Sora hero looked a lot like Kirito. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he does.
He does have a lot like Kirito from Sword Art Online.
Yeah,
I mean, a look.
Yeah, the basic outline, you know? I mean, even though Raphtalia, I did it right?
Go ahead.
Even though she had that like she grew up, so to speak, I really miss little Raphtalia.
I mean,
I miss her. I really love her little self.
I liked it when it needed to be honest, because to be honest, she wasn't much help when she was smaller. You remember the first thing she had to kill something? That thing, the first one was the ball creature, the orange ball balloon creature, and I was like, it's like, and you know what's so cool about it for me? How he just keeps them attached to him, by him all the time. Yeah. Like in the fight with the Spear Hero, he like pulled out the key and was like, ha ha ha.
So he can't you like hold these. That's really cool what his shield is though.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And there's the little Philo. She is so freaking
Philo's sweet. Who's your favorite character? Who's your favorite character? Nothing my favorite character. I just can't beat like I believe Philo and Raphtalia are awesome supporting characters.
Yeah.
I like the Queen's character. I like the daughter character too. She named
the blue one.
What's name?
Both of their names are pretty much the same, just a different letter. I think it's both
Milo?
of them. One is Milo and Milo, something like that. But their names are very close. But obviously, you mean the younger daughter.
Oh yeah, not the redhead. we both understand why everyone hates the redhead.
I saw memes going over her, and they never understand why.
What's her name again though?
I can't remember. Just know the two sisters' names are very close.
I remember hating her the whole season. Just like I was praying for her death. I was like, when the king and her were about to be.
Just like finally, there's finally gonna be justice against her.
So imagine it. I'm here sitting at the screen and it's like, oh my gosh, she's about to die. Thank you. Like, cause I felt all the pent up anger from there for me. I was like just kill them, please. Really but then obviously the queen had a soft spot, and Naofumi basically he smelled it.
He smelled the rat.
He was like, all right, I'm not gonna force her to kill her family. So like. What was the name he gave them? It was bitch and
bitch. He think his father name
and
was
trash. Right? Yes, his father was trash.
She was what? It was what? Like I think bitch was her adventurer name, and like slut is her name, or vice versa, something like that. Yeah. But it was. And my favorite character is probably the Sword Shoe.
Yeah, she hero
too. I must.
They did a good job of making you like him and root for him, to be honest.
Yeah, I really like the supporting characters too. But if it was to have to say for it, I would have to say it's him for sure.
Alright guys, let me get back into it. What's for to do?
Yeah, Philo looks so much like Isaiah, right?
Yeah.
From High School DxD. It's just that her eyes are.
I was thinking about something, right, while I was watching it, and I was thinking the anime too, and I was thinking about whose design idea was it, who's the way he's drawing, who was saying, you know what, yeah, Raphtalia is gonna keep the ankle, the chains around her arms, the braces. She still has the braces, and I was like, But why though? Like I don't get it. I don't get the design idea behind it.
But sometimes the design of the characters have to do with the characters' personalities, and I believe it's like I believe she wants to keep them. You know, even she ain't even get the.
I think it's a reminder of where she came from.
You know.
But you know what has me too, and we didn't mention as one of our favorite parts about the anime, and because it isn't really fleshed out, and it won't be fleshed out to the second season, but it deals with the whole fact that there might be heroes from alternate world. Yeah. And I was like, this leaves so much to be seen. I mean, like, think about the fruit that's within this basket that is raised with a hero. When you basically think about the fact that there might be different heroes from different worlds also trying to save that world, and there might be some big conspiracy around this whole heroes.
Yeah, but the thing about it is that what has me is that there's the girl was the fan that he was electrocuting the shit out of. Well, not really electrocuting, he was sucking her powers.
Yeah,
you know, she was behaving like she was electrocuted. She was saying, you know, it's like she got to save the world and whatever the case may be, when she come back, blah blah blah, right? But they were the two heroes that went with him when he found the Philo's queen and stuff like that, right? They were in his world. They were like fighting with him and stuff. So I'm wondering, like, how do you cross over? Yeah,
that's also another good question. Like, because it was the guy with the safe that we saw in the opening. I can't remember his name. Again, it was L. I'm pretty sure it was L.
Name, so don't ask me.
But I know that for me made the bracelet for the girl because he had the whole craft thing.
Yeah, from the red diamond that she had, and it was, you know, it's funny when she tried to attack him with it, it refused to attack him. That was really good. And
that was interesting. I find the heroes from the alternate universe, our world, whatever it may be, different world. If they were to fight with the other heroes, there possibly been. I mean, with the exception of Fumi, obviously, Fumi, because who is someone against all three, along with his team, Philo and Raphtalia. Yeah, but I feel if it was just left up to the spear, sword, and hero, they would out of this game.
But they don't seem to. They have their own abilities, and they aren't as simple as, oh, you know, a shield, a sword, a spear, or a bow.
But she is a fan.
But I was trying to figure out if it's like their abilities seem more like magic centered. Yeah. If you get what I mean, because the girl.
I mean, it's still yet to see.
The girl that has the bracelet that he made for her.
She could be a support character too. She could be like one of the in support of the heroes. She might not be necessarily a hero. A hero herself. She might be just a support.
Just his support character.
Or maybe both of them are the support for the fan.
Huh.
It's a possibility.
Interesting. But I really wonder, because she was like, oh, you know, if I don't defeat y'all here, then my world, you know, like I got my family and stuff. We got people in my world to protect. I got to protect my world, you know. But she's fighting on the side of the monsters in this world, you know, in Raising She Heroes world. But we saw a flashback from her world, and her world is being raided with monsters as well. Yeah. So. But I'm really confused.
But in short though, it's really I really don't get it either. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I'm assuming most people who watch this have already watched the anime, because I don't think you really watch the opening reaction.
Sorry, I know I kind of like
watching the anime.
Not to spoil, but
and we started with the realm of spoilers, because it's impossible not to with the anime that's Raising She Hero. We didn't touch on any everything, and in the future I really hope we touch on any and everything when it comes to these animes, because we have a ton of theories about what could be and what couldn't be, especially with the animes that leave room for speculation, because a lot of animes tend to leave room for speculation, tend to leave room for fans to theorize and come with their own ideas. But anyways, guys, this is what it is. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Don't forget
to like, comment, subscribe,
share the video.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you subscribe if you enjoyed the video, huh? Come on.
If you don't feel the need to subscribe, just take a look at some more other videos. There's a couple, and I guarantee you might be itching, you know?
Might change your mind.
Alright, so
another video.
Peace.